ideal world, we would never have to negotiate with a client. However, we don't live in an ideal world, and sometimes we have to go through a process of negotiation. What I want to talk about today is setting the terms of the negotiation. This is a very, very clever trick to give you a safety net whenever you're going through that negotiation. So what do I mean by setting the terms? Well, whenever we're negotiating, we want to make sure that there's a series of rules that we're playing by, and we want both parties to stick to those rules. So if I am in a negotiation with a client, one of the first things I'd say to them is this. So it would appear that we're in the process of negotiating. If we're going to go through this negotiation process together, I just want to make sure that we both leave here feeling happy. So I just want to set a couple of rules. Number one is I want us to both be realistic with our negotiation. Number two, I want us to remain collaborative throughout this process. And lastly, I want us both to leave here feeling that we're happy with the deal that we're getting. Now, when you set those three rules, whenever you get an unrealistic negotiation or you feel like the customer's not being collaborative or you're not happy with what you're getting, you can call the customer out. So you can turn around to them and say, look, I just want to be honest with you. We spoke at the very beginning of this process and we agreed that we were going to be collaborative. And when you come back and say that you want a 50% discount, I don't think that's collaborative. And it's not something that we're prepared to do. So you're setting the values of that negotiation, meaning that you've got that safety net to fall back on. And as long as you get agreement on those values, then the customer will have to stick to it as well. And you create a central thread, or you create a code in which you're both working by when you're going through that negotiation stage. Try it with a customer and let me know how you get on.